Welcome back. In our last explainer, we saw how AI agents can plan tasks and use tools to complete actions. They aren't just calculators anymore. They can actually do things in the real world. So take a moment to settle in, because today we are going to look under the hood.
But this creates a new problem. Think about it. How does AI actually connect to so many different tools like GitHub, Google Drive, Slack, and databases? Just ponder that complexity for a second.
I mean, an AI might need to access Google Drive for your documents, GitHub for your code, Slack for messages, Notion, databases, or even your custom internal company systems. And here is the core issue. Every single one of these platforms speaks a completely different language. They all have totally different formats, different rules, and different ways of receiving instructions. So, let's look at a helpful analogy to understand this problem. The restaurant chaos analogy. To really picture this, let's step away from software for a second. Imagine you are a restaurant manager, and your restaurant is just booming. Suddenly, you need to work with all these external suppliers, new kitchens and delivery systems. Imagine having 10 different suppliers, each requiring a different way to place orders. One wants a fax, one wants a text message, another needs you to log into some clunky portal. The chaos of learning all those different communication styles just to get some tomatoes? It's completely unscalable. Now, replace your restaurant manager and staff with AI agents. If an AI wants to connect to GitHub, Google Drive, and Slack, it faces that exact same custom integration chaos. If every external tool speaks a different language, scaling your AI to use more of them just becomes incredibly painful. Which brings us to our solution, introducing Model Context Protocol. This is the hero of our explainer today, Model Context Protocol. Put simply, it's a standard way for AI to talk to tools. It creates a common communication layer between the AI and the tools it needs to access. Instead of the AI learning 100 custom languages, it just needs one. If you want a great mental shortcut for this, just remember MCP is like USB-C for AI systems. It's a universal language. Just like one universal USB-C cable connects your phone, your laptop, and your headphones, MCP allows the AI to send requests and get responses all in one standard format. Let's dive into how MCP actually works. We can break this down into a really simple flow, using a real-world example, like asking an AI to summarize your GitHub issues. Step 1, the AI understands the task. Step 2, the AI identifies the needed tool. Step 3, MCP connects to that tool. Step 4, the tool sends its response back. Step 5, the AI processes that context. And finally, Step 6, the AI generates your final answer. Simple, right? So why does MCP change everything? Let's look at the before and after here, because this is huge. Before MCP, every single tool needed a custom integration. It was messy. But after MCP, one standard works everywhere. It turns all these complex integrations into simple plug-and-play connections. In real life, this is what enables an AI to seamlessly read entire GitHub repositories, summarize your lengthy Google Docs, automatically respond in Slack channels, query databases, or even automate complex enterprise workflows. It empowers AI to smoothly operate inside actual, everyday software. Now, you might be wondering, why not just connect AI directly to every tool? What happens when there are hundreds of tools? Well, doing that makes scaling a total nightmare. Every time a tool updates, your connection breaks. Plus, security gets incredibly complex to manage. MCP standardizes everything so it stays clean, scalable, and secure. Which brings up another really common question. Is MCP replacing APIs? The short answer is no. APIs are still totally necessary. MCP just standardizes how AI uses them. Just to make sure we're on the same page, an API, or Application Programming Interface, is simply a way for software to talk to each other. Back to our restaurant analogy, APIs are the actual kitchen machines and supplier systems. A protocol, on the other hand, is just a set of rules for communication. So MCP is the universal rulebook that makes sure the AI can smoothly place orders with all those different API kitchen machines. Let's zoom out and look at the bigger AI ecosystem. Let's map out how all these pieces fit together. You have the LLM, that's the brain. You have agents, they are the decision makers. You have MCP, the communication system. And finally, you have tools, the external world. To put it simply, LLMs think, agents act, and MCP connects. This brings us to our key insight. MCP is what makes AI systems scalable and modular. It's the exact mechanism that upgrades AI from just a simple chatting system into a fully functional setup that can actually operate software tools on your behalf. But all of this leaves us with a fascinating question. If MCP connects AI to tools, how does AI actually find the right information inside huge data sets and documents? How does it pull out that one tiny detail from millions of pages? Well, that leads us perfectly into the magic of vector databases, which is exactly what we'll be covering in our next explainer. You won't want to miss it.